Sin. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Look. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavy. Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, man. Coming back at y'all with another one, man. And like, as of late, right, I've been noticing like all the debate, you know, online and on Instagram with guys, you know what I'm saying? You know, activists and stuff like that, where, you know, where Chicago is like on the spotlight, you know, for the gun violence, you know, in the black community, and not just the gun violence, just with everything that's going on in the rap industry. Because if you notice, right, like it's always, you know, every area got its different hoods and whatnot. You know what I mean? You always got somebody popping from, you know, whether it's Compton, Baltimore, Philly, you know, the Bronx, New York, Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Chicago, Atlanta, Miami, just it's hoods everywhere. It's hoods everywhere. But more so now than ever, you seeing the influence of drill music from Chicago influencing all these hoods around the United States of America, if not the hoods and the ghettos outside the country. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, every hood right now is violence popping off everywhere, but not like Chicago. Chicago is literally like a fucking Middle Eastern country right now, with how much shooting it is, how much violence it is, how many people getting killed. You know what I'm saying? And it's like Chiraq for real. You know, Chicago version of Iraq. It literally is Chiraq. And a lot of people pointing the music. That's where a lot of people start pointing it at the music that's being put out. You know, and you know, Chicago is like the biggest influence in music right now, just with the whole drill scene, which been around. It started with Chief Keef as far as the drill music scene goes, and you know, then all of the other ones came, like Lil Durk and all of that, you know what I mean? King Louis and Ludfo and Rico Reckless, and you know what I'm saying, Rondo number 9, and all of the rest of, you know, King Vines and all of them, you know what I'm saying, FBG Ducks and, you know, whatnot. But, you know, all these other, you know what I'm saying, like states where the hoods is at, they all picking up on what's going on, you know what I'm saying, with the disrespecting of the dead, you know, the vandalizing of the graves and pissing on the graves and spray painting on the stones and all of that. Like, this is being adopted all across America, you know? And then you throw the violence that's going on in Chicago right now is just like, yo, like, you know, now people looking for answers, you know, to the point to where Lori Lightfoot, the mayor of Chicago, you know, caught Biden and immediately like ambushed him like, yo, we need help now. You know what I'm saying? And now you got the superintendent, you know, the top cop of Chicago, you know, meeting at the White House today with Joe Biden to discuss some type of plan or something that they could do to get this under control, because right now it's out of control. So out of control that a rapper, right? A rapper named KTS Dre, and KTS stands for Kill to Survive. KTS Dre just got aired out, leaving the county jail. He just got aired out in front of Cook County Jail, leaving the jail. And if you haven't seen the news, he was shot 64 times, and that's in front of the jail. So it's ironic that this just made national news now. My phone buzzed while I was in the gym, even though I already heard about it just from the blog sites on YouTube. But now when my phone buzzed and it's on the major news shit, and just so happened today, you know what I'm saying, the superintendent, the top cop of Chicago, is at the White House meeting with Joe Biden to discuss that. Now, I think it's about to be some shit. And what I mean by it's about to be some shit is now I think that they are about to put something in place, because the outcry is just way too much now. Everything that's going on is streamlining out of Chicago, and what's going on in Chicago itself is just all around. It's making the news, and everything that's going on is affecting everywhere else in the country where, you know what I'm saying, you know, where you know, it's mostly African Americans in the black community. Let's be honest, in the black community, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's affecting all of this, from the music to all of it, you know what I'm saying? So now just the spotlight on the city, like, you know what I'm saying, on Chicago, like, yeah, okay, you know, and then, you know, you have somebody get shot 64 times outside the county jail, you know, it's a problem. It's a problem. And like I said, I don't like to speak on stuff that I don't know about, but it's so much going on in the city. You could point the finger at a bunch of things. You know, a lot of people could blame it on the gangs and this and that, and the lack of OGs, and, you know, the guns, all the guns that's coming into Chicago and all of that shit. It's a bunch of shit. It's everything. You cannot solely just put it on one thing, especially not just the music. Yeah, the music do contribute to the violence, but that is not the sole reason for why it's so much violence in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, in these poverty-stricken areas, they don't want to do nothing about it. They don't want to try to clean it up, bring in jobs, or none of that shit. So you just got the nice neighborhoods, and then you got the bad neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these bad neighborhoods, the sad part is that it's a lot of good people that's being held hostage in these neighborhoods because of the gang activities and the shootings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? There's kids getting killed every day. So, you know, my heart goes out to the people that's there, and the people that's losing loved ones and all that, that's going through that, because there's a lot of good people that's around there. But you got a lot of young kids there that's just, they just, honestly, they products of their environment. You know, and that's no excuse. I'm not giving them any type of excuse, you know what I'm saying, for what's going on. But when you think about how long Chicago has been the way it is, then in the corruption, when you throw the police corruption on top of that, and the corruption with the government and all of that shit, man, listen, it's just it's a cesspool. It's a recipe for disaster. It shouldn't even took this long to start nipping some of these things in the bud. But guess what? Now that it's pouring out to some of these other neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? Now that all these carjackings and shit like that is starting to happen in the surrounding areas, in the suburbs and shit like that. Even where I live at, in the suburbs where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? This shit is making its way out here, as far as the violence and the motherfuckers that's coming out here from the city and all that as well. So, you know, I just wanted to make a video to talk about what's going on, because, you know, the TV's on in there. I'm seeing everything that's going on through the blog sites. You know, shout out to King AK-47 and, you know, the news and everything that's going on. And they showing the superintendent, you know, do a press conference at the White House. You know, shit is about to hit the fan, maybe. Because we done seen it get to this point before, and then nothing gets done. You know what I'm saying? You done seen it get here before and nothing gets done. And you know why nothing gets done? Because after they think about it, they like, well, shit, these just niggas killing niggas. You know what I'm saying? What do we give a fuck? Let them kill each other. And you know that's how they think. You know, yeah, you know that's how they think. Like Michael Jackson say, man, all I want to say is that they don't really care about us, man. A shout out to Hassan, man. That he's saying that all the time, but it's true. It's true because they don't care about us. So guess what? Niggas killing niggas. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck about the niggas that's killing the niggas and the mugs that's the good people that's being held hostage there? Because they don't care. They don't care about the kids that's dying and all of that. Because you know what? Society and people have gotten used to it. They numb to it. So therefore, you know, you got the people, the upper class white people that don't give a fuck anyways, as long as it ain't affecting them. But you know what I'm saying? On top of that, just with the mere fact that it's black people killing black people, that just adds to the we don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't care. But man, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that something can get done so the good people around there can live their lives and enjoy, you know, the places where they come from. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that live in the city, they from those neighborhoods. They've lived there all their lives. And they sitting there watching, you know, they home get destroyed by gangs and nothing ever gets done about it, you know? So yeah, man, you know, I'm just making this video, man. Listen, I don't want to speak on nothing that I don't know about. But at the same time, I'm just letting y'all know what's going on right now. And yeah, man, at the end of the day, man, my prayers, listen, my prayers to this, I pray for the city of Chicago, man. My prayers go to the people, out to the people in Chicago, you know, that's being victimized. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's all I want to say, man. Prayers for Chicago, man. Hey, you know, I hope they get everything under control, man, and I hope they can get it under control without it costing a lot of young black men their lives, because a lot of them are misguided. A lot of them are misguided. I don't care what nobody say. A lot of them were brought up in these environments, and you know, the government and them, they don't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers gonna become savages. They gonna follow the shit that they know. They gonna follow the guys, the gangsters that's leading the way, that's above them. Because guess what? If the roles was flipped and some of these upper class motherfuckers and all that was in these environments, hey, guess what? They would be doing the same thing, believe it or not. It'd just be in some type of white upper class gangs of New York type shit. You know, and I ain't trying to be funny. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Again, man, I just want to send my prayers out to Chicago, man, and I hope everything will get better in the long run, all right? My name Jason and Sinn-Take. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to